Okay, so let's jump right into this. We're doing a deep dive on an online store today, beautifullayerboutique.com. They sell nature-inspired jewelry, and they make some pretty specific claims, right? Like waterproof, tarnish-free.
Yeah, and a 1-year warranty too, which always catches my eye.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So our mission here is basically to figure out, based on the sources we reviewed, if this place is legit and, pull up the key signs for you, the listener.
And what's really interesting here is that the typical red flags you might look for on like a scam site, they're just not there.
Right.
Instead, we found 5 pretty solid positive signs that seem to, well, they build a case for legitimacy. Kind of the opposite of what you'd expect from a dodgy setup.
Okay, so let's start with the first big one. What are actual customers saying? The sources we looked at, like Trustpilot, show people are, well, they're raving. They talk about the jewelry being stylish, durable, affordable, but also things like fast delivery, easy exchanges.
Yeah, those operational details matter, like getting the whole experience right.
Yeah, totally. And things like bundle deals being attractive, it sounds like the whole package.
And that's key. It's not just, oh, it looks nice. It's the quality, the service. Now, there was one tiny thing, right? A couple of people mentioned bracelets catching on clothes.
Yeah, a minor point.
Really minor. Compared to the flood of positive comments about quality and how long the pieces last, people coming back to buy more, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Much more than a few quick, maybe fake reviews.
Okay, so good reviews. What's next?
Longevity, how long they've actually been around.
Crucial point.
Scam sites, they tend to vanish pretty quickly, don't they?
Like ghosts. Pop up, grab cash, disappear.
But the sources confirmed this site, beautifullayerboutique.com, was registered way back in January 2020.
Right, so they've been operating for, what, over 4 years now?
Yeah, several years. That's a decent chunk of time online. Doesn't really fit the quick scam model.
Not at all. And that ties directly into the third sign.
Yeah.
Their social media presence. It's huge.
Oh, yeah, the numbers were pretty staggering. We're talking over 152,000 followers on Facebook and Instagram. More than 574,000.
Wow.
You can't fake that kind of community engagement consistently for years if you're just a temporary scam. It takes real effort, real interaction. It shows they're operating like a proper brand.
Okay, so we have happy customers. They've been around a while. Massive social proof. What else adds to the trust factor?
Got it.
Transparency, right?
Exactly, the human element.
You're not just hiding behind some generic email address. The sources mentioned the founder's name, Seema, and her picture has been shared.
Yeah, putting a face to the brand, that kind of personal accountability, it just adds this extra layer of confidence when you're thinking about buying online, especially from somewhere new.
Makes sense. And the final piece you found, something about ethics.
An ethical partnership. They're publicly linked with the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation.
Okay.
So that shows they're, putting resources into an external cause.
Yeah.
It suggests they care about their reputation, their mission. It's more than just selling stuff.
Right. A fly-by-night operation probably isn't going to bother setting up and publicizing a charity partnership like that.
Precisely. This doesn't fit the short-term profit model.
So let's recap. We've got these 5 things stacking up. Really positive customer reviews, operating online for several years, huge social media following, transparent leadership with a name and face, and an ethical partnership.
Yeah, when you put them all together.
It really paints a picture of a trustworthy operation, kind of the inverse of a typical online scam, like you said.
And what this gives you, as someone trying to figure out who to trust online, is a kind of roadmap. You learn to look beyond just, say, a locked padlock icon. You look for this combination. Longevity, that large-scale social proof, transparency. It helps you vet unknown brands much faster.
So based on everything the sources showed us, the conclusion seems pretty clear. Beautifullayerboutique.com looks like a legitimate place to shop for that kind of jewelry.
It certainly appears that way. And it actually leads to maybe a provocative thought for you to consider. Given this focus on transparency, and especially that public ethical partnership with the Wildlife Foundation, what's the next step you'd expect from a truly trustworthy brand?
Good question. Like proving it.
Exactly. Maybe seeking out, verifiable proof, auditable metrics showing those donations are actually happening consistently, that level of follow-through. That could be the next high bar we start applying to brands claiming transparency and ethical commitments. Something to think about.